hello to K2, to Ice Timmy, and to Frankie, I believe. I believe, one of you was first, but I do Ice Timmy. And Frankie, I believe, Timmy. Yeah, Frankie was first. Shalom to you, K2. Hello everyone, we're gonna be starting the stream. It's not gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be doing a little bit of maybe cleanup. Oh my god, why? Should have probably not. Okay, that's not the one. There we go. Okay, so I got a couple of good news. Apparently, there's a little bit more people interested in the portraits. They're supposed to be contacted me soon enough, which is cool. I do have a debate coming, not my debate, but a debate. This is gonna be me moderating. The moderation is going to be me and it's Mo Rebuttal versus some lefty, and it's gonna be about abortion. Obviously, I'm not gonna be doing much, just gonna be moderating that debate. Good to see you, Hold Long Nate. Good to see you from Bumbly. Yeah. Shalom to you. Good morning, all. You're thinking about being a PS Vita and modding it? That would be cool. And obviously, hold on, Nate. You are the legend. Good to see you all. I had a project this weekend that I had to spend some time with. Probably a lot more than I thought I was gonna need to spend. So I didn't stream from Saturday to Sunday. In fact, neither Saturday nor Sunday. I just started streaming right now. So Monday morning. I will probably end this stream soon enough. Around 1 hour. I want to go to bed, but before I go to bed, I am waiting for somebody to probably call me. So if the stream just ends abruptly, it's because of that. It's a good little job. So even though last week was not a great grifting week per se, it was a good week because I'm still gonna reap benefits out of that week. Yeah, probably there's not gonna be stream today during the night. I once again have stuff to do during the night. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be okay. Yeah. So you didn't reset your sleep? No, I didn't. I'm awake. I've been awake since 4 p.m. yesterday. So I'm on the last fumes when it comes to my capacity to function as a person, I guess. I've been looking at a lot of Brian Shapiro lately. There's been a lot of his stupid ass going around, but it's not the only one. There's more people. One of the people I realized that were going around, giving the rounds in a sense, was this. Were a couple of weirdos that have a huge hate boner right now against Jay Dyer. Apparently, they think that the fact that they had like a debate where they were kind of friendly it means that they're friends or something, and they don't realize that he does apologetics um for the Orthodox Church. So at the end of the day, he's gonna be trying to destroy their worldview in a sense. That's the point of him existing. I didn't sleep much last night either, only 5 hours, story of my life. Chumbawamba. Yeah. I usually go to bed around 9, 10. Spend an hour getting to bed or getting to sleep. And then after that I sleep probably until 4 anyway, like around that time. Usually people wake me up anyway. The thing is, I don't care about if there's sound or noise. I don't care if I wake up. The only thing that pisses me off is that people know that I sleep during those hours and they come into my room and wake me up. Or they call me to wake me up. It's annoying. That is the part that pisses me off. Usually. But it's fine. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing fine. Thank you so much for the people who are here. Yeah, we got a little bit of an audience. Pretty okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There is some, I somebody just messaged me about the about the snow bunnies. Cause I will be doing I will be doing little bunny ears for each one of those. So it's gonna take a little more of my time to get them done, all the way done. Um, I would, yeah. Let's do the Jedi stuff. I really enjoy doing the Jedi. Oh wait, why don't we watch? We're gonna watch Paid. That's what we're gonna do. She's being kind enough, and I've never actually watched any of her videos, and apparently she was with re-exam. And I want to know what they had to say because I find this actually interesting. So let's see.
They can always pull that out and say, look at what these guys are going to do to those poor women. And then in the meantime, I agree that there's a lot of pro-lifers who should be doing what they're not
Mm,
doing. They have the opportunity and they don't pull the trigger to, well, I shouldn't say that. They don't actually
Daria.
take action to do it when they can. But at the same time, I think we don't. I think incrementalism has its merits in overall political strategy over, say, what some might call accelerationism at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just not helpful, right? Because as you pointed out, there's already a divide between abolitionists and pro-lifers. And the ground that they need to achieve, especially in liberal states, is immense, right? So having a difference of opinion on certain things, such as medically necessary abortions, is going to be the sticking point,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
I don't think there's gonna be much of that. You're talking about the Uyghur King of Byzantium. We are gonna be talking about the Uyghur King of Byzantium. I'm just gonna listen to Daria for a little bit, and then we're gonna look at the Uyghur King of Byzantium. And well, we're not gonna listen to him. We're gonna listen to JP something that has a full-on meltdown because he wanted to talk quotations to Jay, and he said that he would do it if he accepted the formal debate. And the guy was like, "Oh, formal debates? Oh no!" It's like stupid, some shit like that.
What would be the difference? At some point, it was brought up. There was a difference between there's a selling of the pill, there's the buying of the pill, and then there's the taking of the pill, and they were trying to draw lines of where would the punishment land. And do you see a future with the way politics are right now, where if we make the taking of the pill punishable as a murder offense, that would fly for very long with the way the chessboard's laid out in America right now?
No, and here's why. It's not a recognized abortifacient. So the pill itself stops,
Oh.
yeah, it stops ovulation at the get-go. So there would never be, like, for instance, the pill also increases the uterine lining with mucus. That would make implantation difficult for an embryo, right?
Mhm.
That is impossible with the pill. There's just no ovulation. So unless it was some kind of freak accident, there would be no grounds to say like the abortifacient qualities of the pill make it akin to unaliving. There'd be no legal basis to sue or to create restrictive action through force doctrine upon citizens.
No, there is. We can just make it, just make it up, right? Rights are made up, so we can just do it. Obviously, it now with the setting up we have right now, we have to go to Congress and pass it that way. So when it comes to abolitionists, we have I consider myself an abolitionist. I'm against all forms of abortions. Like I'm anti-abortion. Um, and I don't care about death penalty, so I'm not pro-lifer. That's the point of it, right? I just want to abolish abortion. So, yeah, the point of it would be that we need to make the changes in the constitution when it comes to how we see it, so that we can ban the whole thing. But it can be done. It's like it doesn't matter in the grand sense of in the grand scheme, whether or not it violates right now some kind of made up fucking right.
So, but what if you like drank it to death? Like you just were like, I'm just going to pound myself with alcohol until the poor child is gone. Like, could that be prosecuted, even though it's not
I would say yes.
an abortifacient by definition?
I would say that the first time you do that and they realize what you're doing, because you're gonna end up in the hospital, because you can pretty much. It's very likely that you will end up in a very bad state. Let's say, um, at that point they can just decide to stop you, right?
Or is it the same problem you would have with the pill?
So that would be mens rea, right? Was there an intent to unalive the child? Was that the primary intent, or was the mother just a raging alcoholic?
Yeah.
Right?
And
We
that
need to
wouldn't
make
be
a
enough.
distinction.
Right. And that wouldn't be enough for either the pill or the drinking.
Well, you need to establish beyond a reasonable doubt, right, that this was the action of the mother, intent on unaliving the child. If you can't establish that, you have a nothing burger in
Right.
court.
So let's say we have a bunch of people taking pills. What would be the most common? Let's say they had intent, but you couldn't prove it. What would be the most common and easiest cover to use? Is it just saying that, well, this was preventative for future pregnancies? I just want to have sex.
There's actually because what they are finding out now is people are ordering the pill online in states where baby not living is banned. This was moving across state lines, same with migrants. They're talking about. I think they're talking about the not. They're not talking about um the AB peel or the abortion peel. They're talking about the peel. What they're talking about is the other peel, the contraceptive, the contraceptive peel. That's what they're talking about.
No, PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome is like one of the common causes of women that use the pill for non-sexual reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm on elliptical for the viewers that went, why is she so short of breath? I'm getting my workout in. Yeah, that is
Right.
actually
I'm not
very
asking
painful.
that tough questions, but I'm definitely asking for information I don't have on top of my head. So
Yeah, no, that is very painful, PCOS, to my knowledge. So absolutely, that could be a cause.
well,
The
they'd
other
have to
is,
prove they have it, right?
yeah, they would have to have a doctor's diagnosis and a
But if they could,
recommendation that they
but
go
if it could
on.
be proven that they got it from outside the country and they had no such condition, obviously you'd have to catch them first, which we don't have the level of security state monitoring required to do that in the first place. But even if we had that kind of information to do that, they would have to prove that they have that condition and they got it from a prescription and they didn't get it off the dark web or something.
So you can't get PCOS from a prescription. It's a
Uh,
naturally occurring issue with your ovaries.
but the
It
pill,
causes
though.
cysts.
Maybe I'm
Oh yeah,
confused.
but like
Maybe I'm confused.
how
I
much
thought
could
the
they
pill was to
legitimately
treat
get
the
from?
condition.
Yeah, it is. But how much could they legitimately get from an offline seller, for instance?
Quite a lot. It's not that hard to get the pills. I'm pretty sure that it's very easy to get the pills. I'm sure that the maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the Supreme Court decided to do the banning of the abortive pill. So I think that they got that the pill is being banned. I might be wrong, but I believe that that is the case.
Like what, 3 months and then they're gonna go back to Mexico?
I don't know.
Yeah, but even if that is the case, you can still smuggle it, right? It will become a thing that happens everywhere. I think in California, like tortillas are being smuggled across Mexico towards California for some reason. I don't even know why.
I've never been in that position. That's why I'm.
Like I buy tortillas here, they're fine.
I stand here ignorant. That's why I'm calling for help. Phone a friend. I can
I
pull the
know.
audience. I can do 50-50, but
Yeah,
that
I
would be
mean,
phone
I've
a friend.
taken the pill legally from 16 to 34.
Mhm.
So yeah, they're talking about no, this not the abortion pill. This is just contraceptive. So the way that you would do it, anyway, it would be that you. I don't think it's possible as things are right now. You would have to pass either is through the states and the states will ban it and be like, no, we're not allowing this, or if you want to do a whole on ban of the whole pill, you will have to go through the whole thing. Mescaline Dreamer, morning, Emmet and Chan, morning to you, sir. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good one. We're just listening to Daria for a little bit, and then we're gonna go to the. We're gonna be talking to the Wiga King of Byzantium.
I took the pill.
Mhm.
So, but I took it under advisement from my doctor because I had like pain issues and also acne. So,
Sure.
yeah.
So I understand the acne and the pain issues. It's hard. It's gonna be a difficult sell, I guess.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And that's what makes it so ambiguous is the multi-applicational aspect of these pills, and it
But this is contraceptive. This is not abortive. Anyway.
provides a pretty good smokescreen. That sounds like.
Well, it messes with your hormones. I'll tell you that. Like when I went off it, I didn't have acne problems, but the pain was brutal. And then obviously once you're a woman in your mid 30s, I don't need to tell you anybody that like your time for procreation is reaching a close. So there's certain desires, right?
Right.
that naturally biologically get after it that are kind of uncomfortable. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask you this: if you were in a scenario where I'm going to ask you the vice versa question.
It's kind of weird because every single time I have an interaction with Reexam, for some reason, he says a thing that pisses me off, and I just go off at him. But I don't dislike the guy. He's fine. Cheaper and stronger prescriptions down in Mexico, yes, but usually what you're talking about, there's two type of pills. One is abortion kind of pills, which are banned, and I think they have been banned. Especially in the states that abortion has been said to be banned. But the other kind of pills, which is the contraceptive, those ones are not banned.
Here, let's say that the pro-life lobby hired you to do PR in such a way as to rejuvenate or revitalize a post-Roe pro-life movement where people feel like it's mission accomplished, but there's still more to be done, and also people are feeling like there's not a whole lot of pressure within the pro-life movement to do a whole lot more because it feels like the cash cow's gone, and it feels like we just keep saying, well, we'll just do increments and increments. How would you try to
Well, it's not the way to look at it. In At least not in the way that I think about it. But it's a losing position at the moment. We know that because we lost the midterms the moment it was passed. So you have to do changes in the culture. And if you look at the Abolitionist Rising, just set up this video. I don't know if you know these guys. But it's is change in attitude. I just saw it. They had a video. Let's see if it's attitude change. Oh, there it is, the shift. So we're gonna listen to this real quick.
Do you believe what you're saying? See, wind tone, just a little bit with you. Name is something.
Whoa!
Right?
You don't know nothing about abortion!
Because you see, we're definitely seeing a shift of sorts.
Yeah. I love watching you on Instagram.
Yeah, y'all are aware.
I just want to say, I've seen your YouTube videos since like my junior year of high school.
Oh, not since your junior year. Are you a freshman? Okay, I was gonna say we haven't been doing it that long. Abortion being wrong.
Fan of your videos.
What? No way. Don't use the word fan, but no, it's good. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. What's going on, man?
See you everywhere.
You've been just hanging out all patient over here.
I love your videos. I love watching it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was in the cafe eating like food, watching one of your videos. I came
And then came back. That was just like,
same. Yeah.
yeah, I'm
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I love your videos.
Oh,
What
sorry.
you got here today? I love the channel,
Yeah.
man.
Hello.
Appreciate you guys are doing.
Oh, I appreciate being appreciated.
You're correct, by the way.
What's that?
You're correct.
Correct? About the forgiveness part?
About all of it.
Man.
Some good arguments, buddy.
What's that?
God bless you, brother.
Which sign did you want?
No, I wanted a picture with you.
Oh, with me? I thought you wanted a picture with a sign.
Channel.
Awesome.
What you do.
God bless you for what you do.
Well, all I'm trying to do is honor him. Love my neighbors as myself, you know?
We seen you in the parking lot.
In the parking lot. How's it going? Nice.
Your brother.
Well, I appreciate you.
Oh, I was just watching you the other day.
Oh, what?
There are still some of us that are.
Yeah, that's encouraging. I appreciate it.
Every day.
I was driving by just
What's up, bro?
and I've seen your videos. One of my friends, she just had her baby.
So this is something like I understand. I'm not like I'm not like him, right? I'm not in the streets doing these videos all the time, putting them up. But there is actual changes, right? It's not all for naught. So whenever they tell you that it doesn't matter, you have no power, you hold nothing, it's fine. I don't have to hold every single ounce of power. It's not me I have faith in, you know? It's God at the end of the day. And sometimes all you need to do to get things to actually change in a way, maybe is just to be able to say it and don't give a fuck about what they have to say about it. You know? Might not be fun. Might not be fun. Might not be fun guy. But if you want to debate me, you better be ready. You're gonna have a fucking debate, you better be ready. You know? I might not be the popular guy. But you're gonna end up that day worse off. And at the end of the day, we're correct. What is he doing? He's saving kids. That's what he's doing. And he started and everybody hated him. You saw it at the beginning. People stole his shit, throw shit at him. And now people are just going up to him and saying, "Hey, I saw you. Good job."
Watch you all the time. So
What's up?
Yo, I see you all over Instagram, dude.
All over Instagram?
Dude, I watch your channel all the time.
Oh, appreciate it.
Just want to let you know that I really watch you on YouTube, and I love everything you do.
Oh, thank you. That's good.
yes.
Where are you at on this one?
Appreciate it.
Yeah?
I've seen you on YouTube.
Fantastic. Well, it's good hearing it. Keep on. Keep on. Yeah. It's been a joy.
Can I shake your
How's
hand?
it going? Good.
Hey, I watch
Thank
you
you.
all the time. Subscribe. I love what you do.
I appreciate it.
Love what you do.
What's up? Oh, good.
No, I watch your videos on TikTok.
Yes, I have seen many videos.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Hope you've seen the good ones.
I recognize you.
You recognize me?
TikTok, right?
My, yeah.
So yeah, when people say stuff like it doesn't matter or you're not gonna get anything done, or listen, we went through worse, through a lot worse. We didn't have any pool at all. I remember telling people this, like one of the reasons I support Andrew Wilson in the sense that I like his content. I learned from him. I understood his paradigm. My mind was changed, right? In a way. But yeah. Man, I don't think about it. I don't get praise for anything I did do. I didn't need it because I'm not think maxing. No, I'm not saying this because of anybody. I'm saying because people, especially lately, they've come against me with that arguments. Like, well, you have no power. Well, whatever you do doesn't matter. Hello, Nate with the big. Sorry. Hello, Nate with the 2. If you're a broke boy, you say so. Says money is tight for 2 weeks. Being shitty runs, dude. Don't worry about it. Okay, you don't have to donate. Thank you very much for the 2 though. It's you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make you feel bad about it. Now that I know. Now that I know, Nate. No, dude. Take care. Hope everything goes. Everything gets better for you.
Thread the needle for the pro-life movement from where we're at to where we need to be versus the.
Where we need to be doing the same thing we've been doing. At the end of the day, it's about the babies, right? When I see a fucking witch going online being like, yeah, well, we're gonna have this idea. We're gonna make society so much better. All we have to do is delete all them babies and it's gonna be better. You're gonna go ahead and call her a dumbass. That's what you're gonna do. A fucking idiot bitch, okay? Stop it. How about you go on and how about you just stop being a complete full-on bitch? Look.
The abolitionists.
Huge supporter. Hollow Knights a legend.
Yeah, so I've always taken a pretty clear stance. Like, medically necessary abortions are fine, provided.
I disagree at this point. Okay, medically necessary is a legal term and it includes a lot of bullshit. I will say life-threatening conditions that are not possible to that are absolutely impossible to treat should be the only reason why.
That your priest is fine with it, right? I'm obviously Orthodox Christian.
Mhm.
I would need to consult with my priest, even if it was deemed medically necessary. But other than that, I don't really feel like we need to draw distinctions.
Yeah, well, that's what I make the distinction, right? It's like I don't. The point is medical necessary is a legal term. And it was defined in a consequent case. It's not Roe v. Wade. The secondary case, I don't remember the name, but they defined it, and it could be anything. It could literally be financial health. Okay,
It's like
like you could go to a doctor and get an an abortion because of financial health. How do they know that? Oh, and social health too.
It's an unpopular opinion, but in certain circumstances,
Press 1 in chat, we should call eyes on Emmet. Yes, in fact, you should. Let me go ahead and help you with that. This is the eyes number. If you know any place that you need to, if you know anything that you ought to do in order to either find me or um find me or find some other of them Mexicans, you could probably go ahead and call that number.
where the woman became pregnant of no will of her own, right?
Mhm.
I don't think that
Learn to speak English. Learn to speak English. I mean, Futo is supposed to be Scottish or something. He doesn't even know how to use English. But yeah,
abortion really helps the issue. Like give the
Oh,
kid
you
up
mean
for adoption.
you mean on a? Oh yeah, give it up for adoption. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like it's horrible, right? No woman deserves to
the Porto Manor. Yeah, there you go. There's the eyes. Thank you, Nate.
be in that circumstance, but that doesn't
I'm at the way. Yeah, fuck Manor.
change that it's a life.
No, one of my friends who was big in the pro-life movement, he was saying that he used the analogy. Let's say a dictator captured you and put you in front of a kid and tried to force you to unalive the kid, and then you had the choice of your own free will to obey or disobey the dictator. But what you didn't have was the choice to just walk free, right? And so you could be compliant and then off the kid, or you could be the hero and refuse to, taking the punishment, for not doing what you know you shouldn't do anyway.
I would ask first, what did the kid do? But that's just me, okay? I'm just gonna ask.
So you're in a hard situation, but there is a way to do it right, even in that hard situation.
I'm a horrible
It's
person.
pretty much exactly. I find there to be a huge hypocrisy in the fact that we have, if you unalive a pregnant woman, for instance, it's a double H side, but for some reason, we don't treat abortion like muck duck, right? So,
Muck duck.
like MUR.
Oh, okay.
DER. Yeah.
There are so many fathoms of Klingon-like internet terminology that I'm unfamiliar with. I'm thinking
It's
muck
baffling.
duck with a side of gawk after.
I find muck duck to be a comical way to address a horrifying word. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're so Orwellian now because of YouTube censorship. You want to talk about like limitations? Man, we're
Yeah, and it all happened because of people that decided to be all nice and bullshit. Fucking cult of niceness. The worst cult that has ever existed is, in fact, the cult of niceness. I want to go ahead and do the Uyghur King of Byzantium. I thought this was funny, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Man. I think he did. He put it here in a short. See. It doesn't matter. JP Dyer. That's what we're gonna be doing. Okay.
We will not talk to him.
So these are a bunch of Protestants, I believe. Which I have no problem with Protestants. But they're gonna have a little bit of a fit because Jay Dyer pissed them off for some reason. And I think we're gonna go ahead and watch this real quick, especially at the beginning. Jedi says, too dumb to even know what a slender is, lol.
All right, so we're here, man. We're here. And somebody on Twitter summed it up real nicely.
Too dumb to even know what slender is, lol.
How is it that someone with 400 followers is causing so much shit? That's what the guy said on Twitter. He said, how is it There's someone with 400 followers, and that's because I do have the Ortho Bro community.
The Auto Bro community. I don't know. Is there such thing as an Auto Bro community? I don't think it exists. But also, there's a lesson here to learn. I learned it in another stream in different idea, but there's something to learn with this interaction.
Let me see here. Hold on, there we go. Mike.
YouTube censorship is why we'll never stream here. I get it. But I mean, like, I do like YouTube. I like it because it's, I don't know, it's like part of what I grew up with, I guess. I'm an old man now, okay?
Works.
I
We
feel
do
old.
have the Ortho Bro community.
We don't have the ortho.
In a very awkward position because they've never gotten this kind of pushback. They've never gotten.
What is he talking about? We never had this kind of pushback. It's not as bad as TikTok, Emmet. It is not as bad.
Kind of pushback. So let's see what they're saying down on Twitter. So for those of you guys that don't know, I tried to join Sig's platform, and Sig demanded that I would do a formal debate even before I think about actually talking to him on his platform. So it really is a shame that this is what's going on.
Wait a minute, didn't you do an actual formal debate?
It isn't a shame, by the way. It's not. This is normal. This is what happens when you are different communities that believe different things, and you're gonna have a completely different idea of how to do apologetics, even. Okay? So no. Yep, that's YouTube's. Yep, it is YouTube's. That's true.
I already did, but I said, hey, you've been running your mouth, so let's figure out a way to talk. And so I went on his platform, and I went on his platform to have a discussion. And as soon as I go on his platform to have a discussion, he says, I won't talk unless you agree to a formal debate right now. I'm like, what?
Oh, like to a rematch already ahead of time?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I came on this open panel to debate with you now, not 2 months from now, a month from now.
I came to this open panel to debate you now. Guy has the option. 400 account or whatever has the option to have a debate with Jay Dyer. And he is crying about not getting the debate because he won it now. So dumb. Okay? And let me tell you why. At the end of the day, I learned this about debates in a sense. It's like, debate is just being able to have rules in conversation. That's it. That's a grand difference.
I don't have to agree. When people join this open panel,
Juicy
I don't force
tubes.
them to debate me on a formal, to debate me formally. No, you came to this panel to debate me now, not to debate in the future. So then he adds a stipulation. You can debate me now if you accept a formal debate. No.
Yeah, you can come up here and talk to me as long as you accept a formal debate that we're gonna have later. So it's not even like you're not gonna get to talk to him. You just have to accept to have a formal debate, and you're like, no. No, you know why? Because this shows your bad faith. That's what it shows. It shows you're fucking stupid and bad faith. Sorry. These guys have done the equivalent of running to someone's uncle to tattle on him and talk shit. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
That's
not
what they
going to
do.
accept the formal debates. I came here to debate.
That means
you
the debate
now.
you're about to have doesn't mean anything, and then he's gonna hand wave it or throw it in the trash. And
Correct.
Oh, all right.
Uh-huh.
And so now we see I'm a clout goblin, a dude with 400 followers, causing this much crap is wild. And that's because they can't win. They're not winning. So they have to do this. This is what they have to do. These individuals, my friends, are playing defense. Now, Nick went on his live stream. He started talking about me, nothing bad, but he wants me to join his platform. I'm not joining anybody's damn platform after what this guy Sig just did.
Who called it, by the way? Tell them who called it again. Who called it again, brother?
Yeah.
I called it again. I told you every time I tell people.
Wait a minute. Wait. HHS, what'd you say? You were just saying in general or with?
Yeah, like, hey, man, it's going to be a clown show. Not I'm going to join. I said, all right, man.
Yeah.
What happens? JD gets up there on the open panel, like we all do. The dude will not talk to him without an agreement to a formal debate on an open panel, bro.
Yeah, it's a.
We're gonna.
damned if you
So they're still crying about it, right? Instead of just going up, have the conversation, and then accept to the formal debate, they're just gonna go ahead and cry about it. And I don't even understand why. Why would you even cry about it? It's weird. No, he wants to have a formal debate against me.
do, damned if you don't situation at this point. If you join their open panels, they're gonna play games. If you don't join their
Then go into the fucking formal debate. You have a moderator. Oh Lord.
open panels, what was gonna happen, right?
No.
You're gonna have a moderator? What do you think is gonna happen, dude? What's gonna happen is you're gonna have a moderator. That's what's gonna happen. Is that it? Is that the idea of it? Yeah. Okay. I guess.
Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the fruits of each.
Oh my God! Hold that right there. Hold that right there. I need a screenshot. Sorry, I need a screenshot.
Oh no! Oh, said word. Oh, the fruits of the spirit. I guess. Oh.
I'm doing. Ain't nothing to do with me.
Don't know who that is, man.
Oh, okay. I thought
Manifesting going.
it's one of my friends, you know.
Yeah. How could you guys?
Oh, it's John Mondragon, by the way. I think I know. I think we know him.
How could you guys how could you guys boost JP? How did you boost this panel? How did you boost?
Bro, what does he care? It's hundreds of views, a couple thousand views, bro. What is going on here?
Why is that even a thing?
I don't even know, bro. What did we like uncover like the Epstein files or something?
I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
Bro.
It feels like it. It's like, hey, man.
Just be like, yeah, bro. Yeah, your doctrine sucks. We're the greatest. Peace out.
Take a look at this right here.
Okay, looking.
My favorite comment in that whole thing.
Look, JP already debated him on intercession of the saints. We already had a discussion. What debate is this? What debate is this? A 20-minute, a 15-minute discussion? And he has a whole podcast that he did on God Logic, IP, and Ruslan. We might review that.
He's calling all of them out.
And by the way, he did call them out, and all of them ran like bitches. It's all saying.
Bro,
yeah,
all of their homeboys.
I was right. This guy right here, the Jersey Shore realtor, says some EO fruit. Oh no, he said bad word. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I watched that Mahler guy have full strong when someone else can justify the scriptures being true.
He's all of their
Look at this.
Oh, every pushing nonsense. Dang,
Every pushing nonsense.
These were his friends? Wasn't he like trying to get on their platform and now he's
his friends? No, you have a debate together against other people, especially Muslims. Like, you have to understand that you guys disagree heavily. You think that's never gonna come out? He had Dyer had a full-on debate with what's his name? This fucking guy. I don't remember his name right now. There was supposed to be a trash talk extravaganza. Okay, the moment they disagreed on the Catholic faith, he went full idiot, and now we don't have. Now they're not in talking terms anymore, and you have to be able to not be emotional when you're having some kind of debate with somebody. You disagree, it's fine. Okay, but the thing you guys have been doing is like you go into their place. Right now, they're gonna be into their platforms. They're gonna be bad faith. They're saying, hey, let's do a formal debate with the moderator. Oh my God, what's gonna happen then? Nothing. You're gonna have a formal debate with the moderator. It's supposed to be against the capacity of him using the moderator. That way the moderator is a neutral party and nobody's doing any kind of weird bullshit. It's the point of it. He yelled at a guy for almost an hour, and when he got frustrated and yelled back, the other guy turned police him from another solid. Damn.
Now he's Hollywood, huh?
Bro.
Crazy how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, these guys are kind of funny, bro.
Oh no.
Just look at this.
Crazy, man.
And then he shouts this out. He goes,
right now.
Can I share something right quick? Can I share something right quick?
Oh, HHS, you got stuff too?
I just want to show how this works. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show a little history. Oh, well, who is that on the panel?
Yeah, look at that.
Who is this guy down here? Wait, so he's out here working with these. Wait, what happened, Mr. Dot? What happened?
Now we're talking against Muslims. That's what's happened. It's not hard, right? There are things there's things I agree with people that I disagree with other people. I can agree. Let's say I can agree, for example, with Confluence that that degeneracy is wrong and bad. Okay, and then the other day we had a conversation and we disagree on how do you get proper authoritative interpretation of the Bible. So we disagree on that, but we agree on degeneracy. If I go into his show and he's talking against degeneracy, I will probably agree with him. It all depends on the topic, right? And then he knows my positions and he doesn't feel mad when we disagree. We go back and we have a good time and we understand each other. And not everybody does that, by the way. Most people are very emotional. Most people are very emotional when it comes to arguments. They get very mad because they feel attacked for some reason. It's like, oh God, you're debate broing me. Stop debate bro tacting me or something. It's like, no, I'm not even doing it. But yeah, fuck Muslims, right? That was the point. The point is Muslims and anti-Trinitarians, and they have to do with those two kind of people, and they can agree with that.
And then they were all and they were all being nice and
yeah, everybody's trying to do their Islam thing. All of a sudden now, God Logic can't do anything. He's not even Christian. What happened so quickly? Interesting, isn't it?
It's all good for the clout. It's all good for the clout. The clout goblins, right? I'm called the clout goblin when in reality I've never been on a God Logic stream before, right? Nor have I asked to be on one of God Logic stream. I had a natural friendship with God Logic, right? A natural one.
He was a very nice guy, by the way.
Yeah, we understand that Jay Dyer, very much so, begged Ruslan multiple times to try to get on his panel, and Ruslan allowed him on. But this is what this snake does. This guy's a big time snake. What he does is that he goes on your platforms. He has no issues if you're a Protestant. Then when he's used you for all you got, and he realizes that he can no longer use you, when he realizes that he's no longer going to be able to get anything from you, because this man's pretty much cooked. There's no one in the apologetic community other than Eastern Orthodox who are going to platform this guy. It's going to be his buddy.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Because you guys don't actually debate him. Right? You don't know the amount of things I've learned from Jay Dyer, dude. The amount of stuff I've learned from Jay Dyer. Like, it's incredible. These guys are super emotional on bad faith. JP is quick to respond in his comments. He's all projection and deflect. The guy says, if I go into his panels, they're gonna do shenanigans. So if I accept a formal debate, what happens next? Well, you have a formal debate. That's what happens next, idiot. And now you have a moderator.
Community is going to platform him because
due to his own behavior.
No one's going to platform this guy. No one's going to platform this.
My favorite quote from Jay Dyer: "Stop lying." Yeah, stop lying, dude. My favorite quote for Jay Dyer, to be honest, David, is not that. My favorite one is "Unmute, dude. Unmute. Hey, unmute. Yeah, unmute, dude."
Tell everybody they're not Christian. Why would they? like this guy literally had people on his own channel say we're not Christian.
Yeah. So now what he's doing is that he's attacking everybody. But we have somebody up here. We're gonna see what the deal is with this guy. I hope this is a Sig fanatic who's gonna say I ran. How's it going, Ben?
A Sig fanatic?
No, I'm not a Sig fanatic. I just had a. I don't. Well, I don't know why not. I'm not Orthodox, but I don't know why not just agree to a formal debate.
Wait, did you appear on either Nikolai or Alex Orange channel?
No, just agree to form a fucking debate, you idiot.
Before asking about us?
I've been on Alex Orange channel, yeah.
Yeah, did you ask about either CK or myself on Alex Orange channel?
I don't think I've asked about CK, no.
Did you ask about me on Alex Orange channel? I've heard you on Alex Orange channel discuss.
Why does it matter? Stop deflecting. Can you answer the fucking question? Fucking idiots.
Some things. So you're not Orthodox. Are you inquiring?
Yeah, I am interested in Orthodoxy, yeah.
Oh, okay, so you are interested in Orthodoxy. You're just
wait a minute, I know this is. He's on CK's channel.
He's got another name he uses when he was on Alex Orange channel. So this is why I like to do that, because they change up, right? And I want that to be known. It's a different name he used on Alex Orange channel.
Problem saying I was on Alex Orange channel, and that was like a month or two ago. So anyways, but
I wasn't done. So you're an inquirer, right? You're inquiring to the Orthodox faith. So does that mean you're leaning into their doctrines and traditions, or no?
I am leaning that way, yes. I would say I'm leaning.
What has that to do with anything? Just answer a stupid question. Can you answer the question? Just, can you tell us why didn't you just accept a formal debate so that there's no shenanigans?
That way. But real quick, I just came on to ask, like, why not just agree to a formal? As someone who watches a lot of these channels, I think that's the best format.
Yeah, so brother, it's very simple. Let me break this down.
Let me see, boy. Okay, I'm gonna break this down for you, man. Okay, break it down for me, okay? Let's see your logic or something.
That to me, brother. You're down
Brother.
too. What I mean?
Your
community owes me too. Why?
Your community owes me too? What? Am I dumb? Did I miss something in the? What the fuck did I?
That's like, why not just agree to a formal? As someone who watches a lot of these channels, I think that's the best format.
Yeah, so brother, it's very simple. Let me break this down. You're in debt to me, brother. You're down too. What I mean? Your community owes me too.
You're in debt to me? Your community owes me too? Am I? What? Really? JP? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. JP. This JP.
Why? Because I went on Jay Dyer's platform. He didn't go on mine. And I went to Sig's platform. I punked him. He refused.
It's a neutral platform, you fucker idiot. He's a bigger channel. He's doing a service to you even by accepting the debate. How big is this guy when it comes to his channel? What? JP.
He refused to debate me on.
15K, and then I think Jay Dyer is. I'm sure it's a lot. 205K. Oh no. Okay, I guess.
Refused to debate me on the spot on his open panel where he was talking about Protestantism. Why do we owe these guys anything when I've...
You're not. You complained that he does shenanigans in his open panel. So he said, let's have a formal debate so there's no shenanigans. Why are you going to do it? We're going to ask us like the next woke autopsy, but I rescinded the invite after knowing a little more about him, like orthodoxy. I don't have a problem. Like, again, I don't care when it comes to... They disagree. Like, I understand that we want to be Puritans in some senses. I don't mind having people I disagree with. Usually I can have conversations with them. I do. It would depend a little bit in if they are being... Like, there are some cases, obviously, I want. Like, I wouldn't have people I know are completely horrible for what I want, right? I'm not gonna be nice to that fucking witch, for example. Never gonna be nice to them. But But it's obvious. It's obvious that they were going to disagree because they have complete different ideologies. Good to see you, Marte, by the way. Hope you're having a good one. What the fuck is this? Okay, it works now. Let's go.
Punked your guy, Sig, and I went on Jay Dyer's platform. They should be here.
I'm going to add to that, too. I think
Yeah,
people,
to me, on both sides, it's just tit for tat.
There's no both sides.
No,
There's
yeah,
only
I
one
think.
side. There's
Let
only
me
one-
add
hold
something
on,
right
hold
quick,
on,
JP. Let me
hold
just
on.
add to something.
Hold on. There's only, I want to get this clear. There's only one side because I went on their platforms twice. I went on Sig's platform and I punked your little boy. I punked him.
I'm not even that familiar with Six.
I punked your little boy. I punked your little boy. Ah, punked your little boy, or something. What the fuck is all of these? Makes no sense. It's dumb. It's just dumb in a sense.
Go ahead.
I want to say something. Because it's important. Do you think these people that you want to have us to have formal debates with, do you think they'll debate any topic that we request?
Yeah.
Well, that's why it'd be an advantage for you. That's what I'm trying to say. If you agree to a,
do you
hold on,
think
let me
they'll debate any topic that we want?
Let me just say what I was going to say because you asked me a question.
Let me give this disclaimer, okay? I don't speak for HHS. HHS doesn't speak for me. JP doesn't speak for me. I don't speak for JP, okay?
We all speak for ourselves. Like we don't do the speaking of speaking. Okay, you're gonna have to have 4 different conversations at the same time with us. Otherwise, like what he says doesn't mean that I say or agree, even though we're supposed to be agreeing right now. Okay, like we're different people, or okay, individualism and stuff. You know, you understand? Okay. Let me tell you about it. It's fucking people. This is what I was like. I started listening to it about here, and I thought it was the dumbest bullshit I've seen, I've heard in my life. To be honest.
So Ben, you're making assumptions as to what would be better for the platform. You have no
assumptions. No, it's not about assumptions. It's about you fuckers complaining that it's not supposed to be a level playing field, and then you're like, "Yeah, you're making assumptions." Dude, you're complaining because Dyer didn't allow you to be on his platform, even though he said, yeah, come on my platform if you accept to have a formal debate. Why wouldn't you accept that? Why are you afraid? Oh, I know why. Because you're wrong. Or because you cannot defend your own fucking ideas. That's why. If you could, you would have accepted the fucking formal debate, okay?
No idea what the mission is, bro. So you are on CK's channel. Remember, you and I went at it, and we were talking about Eastern Orthodoxy. And then in the end, you said, well, yes, our churches believe different things, but on the essentials, they agree. Remember that?
Honestly, I'd have to rewatch the discussion.
Okay, my point is, I remember your voice. I know who you are. You were inquiring.
I remember your voice, and I know everything about you, because we have a talk once. And even though you say we agree, okay? Even though you say we agree, we disagree. It's fucking stupid. God liked such a fucking smug name. It is a fucking smug name. Now, I understand that sometimes you have, like, my name is Count Emmet, right? So I'm not a count. It's kind of a smug name to be call myself as a count. But it is kind of smug. It is kind of above you to be like I could, in some kind of ways, maybe very complex, but I could, in a sense, become a count. There's no way in all hell loose that he's gonna have God's logic, okay?
And you said you were not.
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, and you said you were not going to get involved in these panels. So you're coming up to ask a question. I'll ask and then move out the way. I have my name was brought up by Jay Dyer to quote unquote debate on his platform. I have no desire to debate anybody. I want to talk to people who think that we're.
I don't want to debate because I don't know how to do it, okay? I just want to talk to people because I don't know what debate is. Oh no. It's fucking dumb.
We're going to hell.
And by the way, debates are not bad. Why it became like this stupid idea of debate is debate is, just have a conversation. Why do you have a debate? Ah, man. I like both formats. They're different things. They follow different ideas. They go through different assumptions. Okay? But the point of the debate is that you have to actually defend your argument. You're gonna go and actually defend what you believe in. Oh, oh my God, you are asking questions and attacking the conversation and putting them in bad positions and they look bad. Well, yeah, but I didn't do that. I didn't make it happen, right? If anything happened, it was you. You did that.
And I want you to substantiate that through your claim of the one true church and how you came to believe that. That's my only interest in this. I've been debating Eastern Orthodoxy for years. I've been debating Catholics forever.
Then fucking do it, you fucking retard. Just accept the debate. Oh, I've been debating all this time. I'm a great debater. I just want to have conversations. Pure fucking. It's just cowardice. That's what it is. It seemed to be cowardice. Right? And then they're gonna be like, oh, look at the fruits. She said fucking. Look at the fruits. Give me a break. Fake fucking virtue, right? Just virtue signaling. And the mastery. That's what it is.
That doesn't interest me. That just happens to be people who want to talk about it. It's not the sole mission in life, bro. So from my perspective, I'm speaking for me. That if the man, like he said, he could just pull up and destroy me and I'll give him the platform. Yeah, nobody's gonna mute him. I'm not gonna throw him off. There's no reason to. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Why would I believe that? If I invite you to a formal debate in which there's gonna be a moderator and that's not gonna happen, and I know it's not gonna happen, why would I agree if you say no? Why would I believe that you're gonna act that way? In fact, I would say that the fact that you said no makes me believe that you are going to act the other way.
I would also like to say that I literally have offered a number of people a chance to debate the Sinless System Mary. A number. I've had over 20 declinations. So this whole notion that, oh, why don't you debate? It's the other people who don't want to debate said topic. See, what the thing about
Just a bit. Oh, Lord. You guys are running away. You got the debate. Guys telling you to do it. Why are you fucking running away?
about saying, hey, and this for me, not from Mauler or JP, as Mauler said, I speak for me. Everybody acts like every formal debate we offer, these people take. That's the hustle of the internet. That's not true at all. I have multiple witnesses to multiple declinations on the topic of debating the Sinless System Mary. Multiple. I'm telling you, I have proof, whether they're Catholic or Eastern Orthodox. It doesn't even matter. So this whole thing is like, why don't you guys just formally debate?
Show it then, or whatever. Fucking, I don't believe you. I don't believe anything you have to say at this point. Why would I believe you? Just accept the fucking... It's irrelevant and stupid.
Some of us, like myself, have tried. And then this whole thing is come to my channel. So I told Jay Dyer himself I would meet him here on JP's channel. I told him I'd meet him on CK's channel if he didn't want to come to my channel, so we'd be neutral.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on the platform that I want. No, bitch. Okay, that's not the way it goes. I think God is gonna be up in heaven and be like, bro, you said fucked on the times, get out.
The comment's still on my video. It's literally still there, and I pinned Jay Dyer's comment, and my response is right under it. The whole notion that we don't want to debate certain things is crazy. Just hold it. I can't believe you come here and make such an assumption, to be honest with you. Like, why don't you guys just do this?
I never made any of those claims. I was specifically referencing the SIG discussion where he offered a formal on intercession of the saints, and I'm saying, why not just take him up on that offer?
Wait, Ben. Stephen A. Smith said, "Get off the weed." That's what Stephen A. Smith said, brother. And Ben, I want to.
What the fuck is? Is JP retarded? Am I watching an actual dumbass? Sometimes I see these people online. I'm like, what am I looking at? What is this?
I ask you to do the same thing because I went on Sig's platform.
Yeah, you had him there, bro, where you could
Yeah, I
control
was
the mute.
there. Don't baloney me, Ben, and go, oh, but he said he wants a formal debate. I went to his platform, his house, his audience to go at him to debate him in his house, just like you're in my house. Ben, how stupid would I look if I tell you, Ben, I'm not going to talk to you unless you agree to a formal debate? And everybody that joins, unless you agree to a formal debate.
That's fine. That's fine. If somebody goes on, it's like, I will not have you unless you agree to a formal debate on this topic. I will decide whether or not to agree on, right? But I won't cry about it. It's like, nah, I don't want to debate on that. Or I would go on and be like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. This is what we're gonna debate. Right? There's debates I won't take. I will never take them. Why? Because they're not my place to take them. Anything that has to do with orthodoxy, never gonna take a debate. Never. Somebody comes to me and is like, well, can you please go on and defend the intercession of the saints? I'm gonna be like, nah. Look, Side Deaconess, good to see you. What's happening over here? We're looking at JP being a complete dumbass. Look at the question and look at his answer.
And on Sig's platform.
Yeah, you had him.
The intercession of the saints. And I'm saying, why not just referencing the SIG discussion where he offered a formal on intercession of the saints? And I'm saying, why not just take him up on that offer?
Wait, Ben. Stephen A. Smith said, get off the weed. That's what Stephen A. Smith said, brother. And Ben, I want to ask you to do the same thing because I went on Sig's platform.
Yeah, you had him there, bro, where you could
Yeah,
control
I was
the mute.
there. Don't baloney me, Ben, and go, oh, but he said he wants a formal debate. I went to his platform, his house, his audience to go at him to debate him in his house, just like you're in my house. Ben, how stupid would I look if I tell you, Ben, I'm not going to talk to you unless you agree to a formal debate? And everybody that joins.
You see, I'm fucking dumb. I guess I'm dumbfounded because I don't understand why the fuck wouldn't you just agree to a fucking formal debate? I guess it's me. I am the one that's dumb. I've only have 2 seconds of looking too. He had a 20-minute debate with him. Yeah.
Unless you agree to a formal debate. So Ben,
Yeah,
you gotta get off the weed, Ben.
Well, no, I actually respect.
No, but I think it was after that. He had a 20-minute debate with Jay, but that was before he asked him for a formal debate, and then they didn't agree. Oh, Stephen A. Smith said, "Oh, now it all makes sense." What is the fucking debate? No, we're gonna cry, Dark Side. We're gonna cry.
Offering a formal debate, regardless, I think it's the best format. So
this is a respectable thing. Hey, JP, I would like a formal debate, but since you're here, let's duke it out. Instead of going, I refuse to engage unless you do a formal debate.
Where you control the mute button. Ben, I'll keep it a buck, bro. These PDF debates where they hide around the moderators and buy time, that ain't it anymore. Let's pull up and have a conversation the way you and I did. And let's talk about what you believe and what I believe. Let it play out, bro.
If that's a requirement, why is it called an open panel, bro?
Yeah. And not only that is the audience wants to see a real discussion. They don't want to see somebody reading off something, talking about certain points.
Oh, what do you think of the debate? What are they? What the fuck is going on with them? Are they? You know what? I think it's demons. I really think it's demons. You know? You have all this fucking cope inside of you. You're like, oh no, I know how to debate and all this shit. And then the fucking demon goes in. It's like, you know, tells you about it. I'm very important. You are better than these, okay? You don't need to debate. You know you're right. Oh, you want to have real conversations. This debate thing is bad. Yeah. It's fucking, yeah. It's just the arrogance. That's what it is.
Trying to pretend as though what they're talking about in that PDF can't be debated or questioned in a certain way live in a discussion. In other words, your skill is your written debater. If that's the case, then go ahead and do that. Open it up and just cross.
Mauler, when you say that this is what people want, where is the study or poll I could find that's the case?
Oh well, that makes sense now. Ugh, Stephen A. Smith said it. Mm.
Because that's an assertion you're making that's what people want. You ask me, I like formal debates.
Yeah,
I like watching formal debates.
So you're saying that if I provide you what, a source that actually goes out and does a poll, is that what you want now?
Well, you said that this is what people want. People don't want formal debates. People want this.
Do I need to provide a poll? Is my question.
This debate about debate of like debate's a waste of time debate already. Well, I'm just looking the cope. I'm just listening to the cope. Because the Uyghur king of Byzantium is like going around doing these rounds in these kind of communities. They're all crying because he was a nice guy. He was the nice guy until he wasn't a nice guy or something.
Yeah, you could put a poll on Twitter or whatever, or give me something, because I would never make the claim. Like, for example, when I'm talking about this, I said I generalize.
You want me to have some people pull up right now to tell you that they don't like PDF debates, and that they.
I'm sure you can find some people.
The Cobe, what the hell does? They just keep moving the goalpost. They just keep moving the fucking goalpost over and 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 over again.
That don't. I'm saying I don't generalize and say that.
I'm telling you what I talk to. I talk to people who are debating all day, not like you, Ben. I know you don't do this all the time.
I got a serious question for Ben. Real quick. So Ben, when JP offered Jay Dyer a formal debate on intersection of the Saints, should he have taken it?
Well, let me just say this real quick. I don't like the way Jay Dyer handles things. So if you're talking specifically about Jay Dyer,
you got Ben consistent there. That is consistent.
Yeah, I'm just asking, should he have taken it? That was my question. Should Jay Dyer have said, you know what, JP, since you've offered me this formal debate on intersection of the Saints, it's on Twitter, it's everywhere, Jay Dyer should take it. Can I just get you on the record and say Jay Dyer should take JP's formal offer for a moderated debate on intersection of the Saints?
Yeah, I would like to see him take a.
He was offered. Okay, whatever. He was offered a debate. It was going to be a moderated debate. He was like, "Hey, let's have a formal debate on these." JP saying no. Okay, he's like, "Oh, but in the past, it doesn't matter. They can have it right now." It's dumb. It's just pure cope. It's pure copium. Dark Side Deaconess is right. It's pure fucking copium. That's what it is.
A formal debate on intersections.
You see what this has turned into? It's turned into a debate about a debate.
Yeah, just take the fucking debate, idiot. Stop running away.
This stuff will play out, bro. And if people want to have real conversations about truth, they'll pull up.
Yeah, they just want to have conversations about truth. How about you complaining about them doing shady things? Okay, that's why they want to have formal debates, so that there's no shady things. Oh no. We would never. Yeah, sure.
Pull up and have it. Now the reason
this is shady shit, by the way.
I haven't pulled up, again, speaking for me, not for these gentlemen, to his platform. As you saw, and we were able to prove, as soon as you pull up, he throws people off and then just says, "I already debated him," and just says, chalks it up. So no, we can come.
That's why you have a fucking moderated debate. These fucking people, dude.
Come here. I'll open up for hours. In fact, we're going to go live in a little bit on my channel. We're going to talk to the priest that's supposedly in exile or schismatic, and I want to find out if he is a schismatic, because everybody that's EO is telling me yes, he is. So I hope that we have proof so that we can call people liars if they're not true.
I'm not gonna debate any theology. I just came up to be like, why not just agree to a formal? Because look,
listen. Can you do me a favor? I'm gonna let you talk. I apologize.
Hey, Wicked Wally, good to see you. I didn't see your first comment. That's kind of weird.
Interruption. Can you do me a favor? Can you go to all the Orthodox channels and ask them the same thing? You say, look, guys, why don't you take in why don't you guys take a formal debate on some of the topics these Protestants keep wanting to debate, and y'all don't debate them? Can y'all just accept formal debates on the topics they want? Can you do that for me?
If you offer them a formal debate and they do the same thing and decline, I'll hold them to it.
That's what I'm saying. You just start going to these platforms and say, look, there are topics these guys really want to debate. It seems that they can't get these topics to be debated. Can you send me some clips of you doing that on their platform as well?
Send you some. I don't clip, but I'm sure.
You can send me a timestamp. You don't literally have to clip it, bro. But can you just send me where you go to like Alex Soren and some of these other people say, look, man, Protestants want to debate things like Son of Mary, intercession of the saints, yada yada yada. I can get you some other topics.
I'll tell you what, the next time.
Hey, good to see you. Cool week on the show. Hello, my friend. Good to see you, my man. Emmet in the morning, Emmet in the evening, Emmet at supper time. When Emmet's on a bagel, you can eat Emmet any time. Good to see you. I question Kulvik passion for eating Emmet. That sounded way worse when you said it that way, Wicked Wally. Jesus Christ. That's an L.
Alex Soren has an open panel on these topics, I'll go up there and be like, why not have a formal debate on intercession with the saints,
or
with either James or sinlessness of Mary.
Just ask out and say, look, I heard HHS will debate sinlessness of Mary with you. Why don't you go debate it?
Yeah, I have no problem bringing that up. Yeah,
I appreciate that, bro.
And a lot of times, Ben, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like I said, you don't. There's no payback. I know that you feel you like formal debates, but most people have already made up their minds when reading PDFs. What everybody's trying to do is figure out what each other believe and present it in the best light. And sometimes that's under fire. That's not just this back and forth with somebody meeting. Hey, what's up? It doesn't have to be that way. Just as you're here now.
Except you fucking guys are crying. You mentioned like 4 times. Well, all he's gonna do is have a son and then kick us out, and there's gonna be like, I already debated him. Whom you dude? Well, and then you're gonna come here and fucking cry for I don't know how long. I don't know how long you're gonna cry. Let me see. An hour and a half, another 20 minutes crying about Jay Dye's fucking debate. This is 20 minutes of just crying about him. EOD, good to see you, my friend. The stream title reminded me of the classic Bagel Bites commercial jingle. Oh hell yeah, good. How's it going? It's going good. Hope everybody's having a good time. He didn't just have a big debate with one of the biggest Baptist apologists on that. Oh yeah, he did. Not long ago, by the way.
You know,
brother,
people.
You can tell Nick to call in here. You can tell.
Bro, Nick Little said he debate your intercession and Protestantism. Why are you guys being such victims, saying no one will do X, but they're offering X?
Nick to call in here.
Yeah. You see? It's not about the debate. They don't give a fuck about the debate. It's about doing it on their terms. And you can't tell them. You can't tell them. You can do it in here, man. Yes, me say lay down the weed. The fuck is wrong with this guy? Fucking idiot. These 3 fucking idiots. You know, if I ever call into the fucking shit, the first thing that's gonna come out of my mind is, hello, this is Bank of America Collections Department. And I have realized all 3 of you have a fucking pending loan payment. Would you like to make a payment on your loan? And they're gonna be like, oh God. Well, at least he didn't say fuck, so he's safe. One of them is gonna quote Stephen A. Smith against me for some reason. Stephen A. Smith said the NBA is a joke now. In the wise words of Stephen A. Smith, chapter 4, he did say, Michael Jordan is better than Kobe Bryant. Fucking idiots. Or this guy. I'm not gonna say what my mind went directly to, okay? They're just very angry that Jay Dyer offered a formal debate. They're just very fucking angry for some reason.
And I'm trying to be very respectful. So I'm gonna tell you one more time. You could tell Nick to call in here.
Wait a minute, has he answered my question whether he thinks that God Logic, his partner, and all these guys are saved? Does he believe that or not?
That's a great question. That is a good question, Maul. It's interesting if you debate alongside people and you don't even think they're Christian. That would be weird, right?
And listen, I want to be respectful. I want to be respectful to Nick. I don't want to cross the line of disrespect. So you can have him.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where he stands, bro. I honestly,
that's all I'm saying.
We're trying to figure out where people stand with all this, because then that gets into how they come to believe what they believe. There's this disrespecting. So for somebody like, what's his name again? Nick. For somebody like Nick to inject himself into this, to want to debate Protestantism, doesn't know what your quote unquote doctrines that you believe in, and just wants to get going on a debate.
What the fuck is going on? That's in the debate you can formalize all of your positions. Why would you have a conversation with some person you don't even understand what the fuck they're What is, oh my god, what is wrong with these people? You know, last time I had a debate on morals, I knew exactly what the guy was gonna say about morality before I even knew him. And the reason why is because I understand the debate. I know where he's coming from. Oh, what the fuck am I watching? The amount of fucking contradictions about having a debate at this. Ah, well, why would you want to have a conversation with the person that you don't understand what the fuck they're saying anyway? I don't know. Now let me quote you, Jay. Let me quote you, J. Smith, okay? In J. Smith Scriptures, chapter 5, page 336, he said, "And I will be done." It's like, what the fuck? What are we supposed to do? Have a get together, eat some BBQ, we have a debate, apparently. Anything will be good. What do you guys want to do? Well, I want to have a barbecue. Would you like to have one? I guess.
I'm wondering, is he aware of what's being said? Does he understand what's at stake here? Supposedly it's salvation, depending on who you talk to. And not only that, that God Logic and others that he partners with needs to shut their mouths. So I need to know if he has that sort of feeling, or he's in that mode. Because
how about you have the debate with fucking Jay Dyer and stop? You see all this fucking more like. Well, first off, I need to know. Are you good faith? Are you bad faith? Can we have it, bad faith? K2, keep on trucking. If you're a broke boy, you say so. With the $2 says there's a ginger in your chat, Emmet. EOD, weirdly enough, strikes back and says, "Yeah, you, K2." In reality, I have two gingers. One is EOD and the other one is K2. Thank you very much for the two, my friend.
Because if that's the case, then we need to.
Good to see you, re-exam.
I'm going to be exposing some other dude who came up, tried to be an honest actor, said that he doesn't like Jay Dyer, like Ben says, and I have to believe Ben. I have no reason to doubt him. He said,
"Well, I didn't say I didn't like him. I said I don't like the way he handles things sometimes. Like, for example, I don't like the way he handles this. You know, I'm not going to go on their channel. Not maybe if he would offer formals and things like this, or if he would pop in. I don't know. I just don't like the way he handles the debate sphere personally. I'm not saying I don't like him.
I misspoke, bro. Okay, I'm not saying you hate him and you detest him as a person. You're saying is you don't like the way he handles himself online, which to us is his person. Like,
what the fuck is these people? What the fuck am I listening to? The fucking cope. Okay, to keep on trucking. If you're a broke boy, you say so. With the big 2 says ginger fight. It is a ginger fight. Why does ginger spell? You know, if you rearrange the letters. Yeah, we know.
I get what you're saying. All right, so here's the point, though, bro. is if we're really having a conversation, I'm wondering why other people are trying to jump in. Nobody's talking to you. You have a real issue with Protestantism. Then why is it that when you were willing, you're sitting next to a person that is?
Thank you so much, K2. He says, well, first of all, EOD696, you're a broke boy. You say so with 2. K2 keeps lying, but he is the ginger, not me. Ginger fight. We're having a ginger fight right now. Quite literally, a ginger fight. But why? Because we all know that gingers are a different kind of ninjas.
Is a Protestant, and you're making, unless you have other ideas, that you have other motives, present to us what it is that you actually believe. Because remember, we're the suckers here. We're the morons that potentially are going to hell. So if we are, we'd like to know what the truth is. So present it. Don't say that you're dumb and therefore I'm right. Tell us why you're right. Tell us why you came to that. Tell us why you're partnering up with these people who you just, according to Jay Dyer, listed and said that they should shut their mouths. David Wood, he said everybody. So now we're
You got idol
I
killer.
agree with Mahler. I
Looks
do
like
agree with
idol.
Mahler that the ramifications,
EOD is my ninja.
I think, are something that need to be understood as well. I don't even know. I don't have any beef with the guy either, but I don't know if he's processing like the actual.
Yeah, like it was to jump into this means that he's all sold on this idea that there needs to be a divide and sort of conquer idea. If that's the case, then he needed to tell like his partners, like God Logic and others. I mean, these guys do streams together, do they not? He just showed us a picture. They're doing streams together. So like,
they were supposed to go debate some Muslims together. Because God Logic was going to take Nick before I think it was Usman canceled or whatever. So like, there are ramifications if you start yelling things like this.
And
same with Nick. People are going to start to notice when you start saying Protestantism is false, and then you're same time you're trying to work with people.
Fine. He says that because he believes it. You can have a debate about it. Just have it or don't. All this fucking crying. I didn't even come here for the stream. I came here for the best chat inside of Boyd. Ouch. That hurt. But it is the best chat inside of Boyd. At least I'm monetized. Just saying.
A lot of things going on that people are not processing. It's unfortunate.
YouTube just sent me a message right now. It's like, demonetize immediately.
Internet makes people so short-sighted.
Boyd is bottom of YouTube.
And then somebody keeps saying join Nick's live. Why, if Nick inserted himself and wants to have a conversation, just like Dyer, he could pull up to have a conversation. But what's the intention of the conversation? I would like to know, who is it from these groups?
What? Wait a fucking second. What? What the fuck did I just listen to? Didn't he say a moment ago, like, we want to have a conversation? He can come to our channel so we can have a conversation. Now is he asking about why they want to have a conversation? Am I dumb? These people are retarded.
That believe that all the people that are listed on that list, you know, what do you say? IP,
Retardation, dude.
Who believes that these people are essentially hellbound?
Your own testosterone.
Now, Ben, you're an Orthodox Inquirer. You think it's okay for Orthodox to essentially be partnering with them for a while with a smaller following? Now their following gets bigger from these Protestants, and then for them to go, Protestantism is false, they shouldn't even be talking. Do you think that that's
they're still small?
Cool or what?
That they partner with them to debate Muslims and then later say Protestantism is
Turn their
false.
back and they're essentially saying you're just as cook as the Muslims, because that's what they're saying.
No, but I think if, for example, if upfront you were like to this Protestant individual that you're partying with, you're like, look, dude, just so you know, I don't agree with your
BYO trans bottom of YouTube. What do you have to be weird? What is wrong with you?
Denomination Christianity, or I think it's false. But let's team up against these Muslims.
No, that's your denomination. It's you are not a Christian. Bro. Stop being nice with the words, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I don't consider you a Christian, which that's yeah. I don't consider you a Christian, but if you want to just team up to debate this Muslim, but I'm also letting you know that hey, I don't consider you a Christian, and then they agree. If it's handled like kind of like that, sure. But if it's snaky and it's like hey, what's up, buddy? Like, hey, you a fellow Christian? Let's go debate these Muslims. And then later you're like, hey, Protestantism isn't Christian. That's a different issue. I don't know what the conversations are like though. So behind the scenes, I don't know if they've been disclosed. I don't know.
and neither do I. That's why I'm asking. So I'm trying to figure this out because I deal with people a lot that will pretend to be, oh, I'm critiquing Jay Dyer, but it turns out they're
To be honest, you do watch my channel, so yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
that he's apparently their pimp, sending them over to Discords and have conversations rather than just have a conversation. What I'm saying is, Ben, I appreciate that you.
This smaller is retard. I can't. Okay, I can't. I just don't understand. It literally goes from let's have a conversation to why are we having a conversation? I need to know the intentions behind the conversation. I just want to have a conversation. It's a circle of dumb. I will call it what it is. Okay? This is the circle of dumb. When you watch The Lion King, and The Lion King was talking about the circle of life, okay, and you go like, the circle of life. Da, 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 da. Okay, when they were listening to that, for some reason, okay, it may have be some of that ninja genes, okay, maybe it has to do with melanin, okay, maybe, I don't know. But they, instead of listening to the circle of life, they got the circle of dumbassery. And it's exactly where they that's exactly where they are right now. The circle of dumb. Just wanna have a conversation. Why are we having a conversation? Oh God,
You're being consistent, but I don't think these others are. So I'd like to know what's going on behind that. Do these people literally say mark and avoid?
It's fine if you don't like. We can disagree. We can disagree on the intercession. Okay. We can call each other horrible things. It's fine. It's the fucking internet. Grow a fucking pair. Accept the debate. Debate. I can help explain. The dirty PDF files supporting Islamists are the absolute lowest point in the social hierarchy. Even the people who don't like J hats would agree with me. Yeah. American Idol, here comes Emmet. No.
Avoid us?
I can imagine myself going to American Idol and be like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do the circle of life. And just do the worst impression of the circle of life. And they're gonna be like, why you even come here? And I'll be like, oh well, I have a YouTube channel. Thank you. And then leave immediately. Record a fucking reaction with my own camera. You're horrible. Why did you even do this? I have a YouTube channel and just leave.
Or mark and avoid the Christians. Not even me. They don't care about me. I'm saying is, are they saying mark and avoid these Protestants, or are what they doing is taking quote unquote clout from them and then turning it around? Ciphering
the people they're supposed to like teach you and shit. They're like, it's the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. I go in, woman does an amazing job. I go next, do horrible. I win by nepotism. People are baffled.
their audience, trying to take them, and then go later like, yeah, they shouldn't be doing this. Oh, like, come on, Ben, you got to admit that if that's what's happening here,
if that's what's happening, then yeah, I agree. The motive is wrong. I don't do this with anybody, including
I agree.
I don't care. You know what? I wouldn't give him any. Like if, man, someday I'll call in. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you guys are bitches. You want to pay him? Do you think that this is correct? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is correct. What do you mean? Well, you guys are bitches. That's how you treat bitches. She should have more friends. My 10 viewers are gonna be like, we're gonna carry you, boy. You're gonna go into, you know what? We got you, boy. We got you, Emmet. I'm gonna carry you all the way to heaven.
I'm not gonna assume motives. I don't know the motives of any individual, but if that is the motive, that's wrong, 100%.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick.
Yo.
Let me just say
yo.
this real quick for the last time.
Uh-huh.
I never heard of somebody running away from somebody when they joined their platform to debate.
Yeah, this is.
You can't accept the fucking debate. I'm mute, dude. I'm mute. Okay, listen, dude. Okay. We have the conversation right now, but you have to accept a formal debate so that the people know that we're in a neutral platform and you cannot just cry about being muted and shit. Okay. So, would you accept that? Damn. You know what? Jay Smith told me Michael Jordan was better than LeBron James, so I guess I can't do that anymore, okay? What? You owe me, man. Also, lay down the weed. Fuck you. Could see you, Cecil, my friend. In the current political sphere, they want to pretend that some portion of right-wing, even parts of MAGA, are sympathetic to the Islamic State. No, absolutely not. Never going to happen. None is buying. Fuck them. Fuck the Islamist. You can go back to Iran. The K2 keep on trucking. If you're a broke boy, you say so with big choices. I dare you to go on American Idol now. I'll see if there is a way for me to go, okay?
That's good.
This
An open
is
panel, bro.
an
Make sure you
open
have
panel
an
on
open panel.
Protestantism. And they're saying that I ran. That to me is amazing. I went.
No, they said go to Iran, okay? Different. Almost the same. But different.
there to debate, and I left without a debate. And
because you didn't accept the debate, you fucking idiot! What the fuck? What's wrong with you? I don't even know anymore. What do I do? What do you do with people like this? Nothing.
somehow, some way, I ran. This is where I say this is not.
Well,
this is not logical. This is
yeah, but that's what I was trying to tell you, JP. You got to get enough hints for me to tell you. That's why you don't join their platform. You
I
just
agree.
research that, and eventually they'll catch up to you on a CK platform. They'll catch you here or there. But the reason that the catching has to be that way is because there needs to be an advantage. Right now, Ben can speak and say whatever he wants. He would say his beliefs, and he already has as to the situation, and boom. And then people are listening in the audience and saying, I could see their point too as to why. Okay.
Long Nate, living Jersey to Fort Worth. Stay safe, my friend.
Okay. And then there you go. That's what a conversation's about. It's not about me giving 5 minutes to read some canned idea. It's me to interact. Where are you at? How did you come to know that? What did you come to believe? What is your system? What is this? I don't think they want to have that.
You slap them and tell them to go to church and humble themselves. Hopefully.
Combo, bro. I just think that they want to do is try to, basically burn this thing down. Because like HHS is saying, I don't think they know the repercussions. If they do, then they already have a master plan, which is we don't need these dudes anymore. All right, cool. That's fine. Then I think that needs to be said. So Ben, I don't know if you're aware because I know you're inquiring, but you should figure out just not the debating aspect, but I'd be curious to know because different priests answer this differently. Cooperating with other ministries. In other words, presenting as though you are holding hands with another ministry. So in other words, if they see you up there and you're, let's say, pitching Eastern Orthodox, even if you're not, you're claiming that you're an Eastern Orthodox and you're co-ministering with others. And that's a strict no-no. You realize you're not even allowed to pray with Protestants.
It's a strict no-no. Never been to Jersey, but stockyards are cool. Yeah.
For Catholics, right?
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Yeah, so that's pretty harsh. So
yeah, are you talking like in reference to Jay Dyer and Logic debating together? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like this two part of it, Ben. It's like they'll say, yeah, we know we're not supposed to be co-ministering, but they are. Then they say, no, we're not. We're just explaining our version of Christianity. Well, anybody seeing it sees it as co-ministry. The second part is that you're not even allowed to pray with them. So you're not allowed to pray with them, but you're allowed to co-minister. And then some of these guys come in here in the chat, say, I can't debate. Like I said, that's not you. You're inquiring. I get it. You're not debating. But people in the chat will say, I can't say those things or I can't debate, but yet that they can cuss out your mother, talk all this stuff in the chat. And that's cool. It's just this, I don't know.
It's the what the fuck is? Yeah, they will go on and they will use little words and be mad bad words and words they use words and they're very mean, but they can't pray with you. What has one to do with the other? What has one thing to do with the other at all, whatsoever? No, they're so mean to me. Yeah, cause you're I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Okay? I wish I could be nice to you. I wish. Okay? You don't know how much I wish right now I could be nice to you. But you sound stupid as fuck. I listen to you. And I want to call in and tell you that you missed your payments on your loan. Because you probably forgot. Because you're that stupid.
I understand what this inconsistency is and why.
There is no inconsistency. There's different doctrines. Your doctrine and their doctrine is different. When it comes to prayer, it's different doctrines. Okay? They can't debate you. They can tell you to go fuck off. It's a different idea. One has nothing to do with the other. Can you understand that? Are you able to?
Why people aren't calling it out, but
no need to talk to get them to F our country, let them have their corner with ours. I don't think they need a corner. So weird though, what he's saying. I'm an inquirer, I go to liturgy and then pray with me. I'm still considered Protestant. Am I misunderstanding? So weird though, what he's saying. I mean, no, what he is complaining. Like, even if you're an inquirer, you can go to an Eastern Orthodox church and you can pray with the Eastern Orthodox as an inquirer, right? But you're directing your prayers, not like the way that they see it is, you're praying with them towards what they consider to be God. But they cannot, if you cannot just willy-nilly go into somebody else's sect and start praying with them, right? Because they're saying, hey, this is not the same God, because the doctrine and the way that we look at church is part of part of God in a sense.
If I was God Logic and some of these guys and these claims are being made that I need to shut my mouth, I just keep it a bean. I don't know if I'd be able to sleep until I figure this out, because that means there's people pulling up telling me, all right, we're cool with you to an extent, but now shut.
We can have a debate with you against Muslims, okay? That's fine. It means absolutely nothing except for the fact that we're having a debate with you on something we agree on. But we disagree on other stuff, and we can have debates on that as well. Is that so hard, Mahler? Okay? Is that so hard to understand? 1 + 1 = 2. And 2 + 2 = 4. And if you want to debate, if we agree 1 + 1 = 2, we can debate that. But if I think 2 + 2 = 5 and you think 2 + 2 = 4, we can debate that. Oh, it's so hard.
Shut your mouth. Oh, who does?
Because the person actually misdirect the thing. Yes, it's that's the way that they look at it, right?
Who do these guys think they are? I don't know. I've never seen this type of activity.
Well, look,
it's like Eastern Orthodox can take Eucharist in Roman Catholic churches, but Roman Catholic cannot take the Eucharist in Eastern Orthodox churches. Okay, and the idea is the Roman Catholics agree with the Eastern Orthodox, but the Eastern Orthodox don't agree with the Catholics. or with the Romans.
I definitely don't endorse the a lot of the rhetoric that's used. I know Alex Soren is lumped into the ortho bro category, but I personally haven't seen him use rhetoric like that, even though he's lumped into that category because
Yeah, I
he's
don't know
obviously.
anything about Alex, bro. I'm not talking about Alex, but I get what you're saying. Go ahead.
But I don't endorse the language. Now the theological argument.
You know what is my favorite part of debating people who don't agree with universality is 2 + 2 = 4. Do you agree? 2 + 2 = 4? Yes. Is 2 + 2 = 4 true even if you didn't exist? Yes. Okay, so it's a universal? I would say yes. Okay, so we need a universal mind. No, it's on my mind. So the only reason why is because it's on your mind? Yes. So 2 + 2 = 5. No. But it's dependent upon my mind. I say that 2 + 2 = 5. No. And they end up with absurdism. Well, yeah, okay, fine, yeah, equals 2 + 2 = 5. If you say so, it's fine. Okay. Okay, well, fuck you then. 2 + 2 = 5. If I can say that, I can say anything I want, and it will be correct. So you're wrong.
And all that. That's I think it's important to you can call out the behavior, and also
And the fact that people didn't appreciate how I fucking destroyed that guy Friday, quite literally making accept that 2 + 2 = 5. The 4 jabroni plan exactly managed sobriety.
debate the.
I hope they keep on quoting A. Smith, J. Smith.
Arguments at the same time. I don't endorse.
Hold on, Ben. JP was able to join Sig's live, so now he should join Nick's live. This is ridiculous.
Hold on, man. Here's what, I brought this up so many times. Why don't y'all go beg your guys to lead their own? I never understand this. You always take the time to jump over here and type.
You were offered a formal debate. You fucking dumb. Okay? Why don't you go on? It's a formal debate. No. Just do a formal debate. No, let me go ahead and lose my shit right here, right now.
Join mine.
And I'll say this: if there's anybody over there from like JP or whatever, my camp or whatever, that's over there telling them pull up to the live, I'm going to tell you this.
My camp. I think somebody has been reading about the windmills.
Hey, shut your mouth, bro. Watch the live. Don't worry about it. It'll work out when it works out.
Shut your mouth. Ooh.
I need to stop pulling up to different places. Ben's coming up here and honestly asking, what's the issue? But it's another thing to be in the chat.
Bro, hold on, Mola. These guys are demon.
We can be whatever we want to be, okay? We can be in the fucking chat. We can be in our own lives. We can do whatever we want. So people are like, well, let me put you on. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what you ought to, the way that we want. They do the same thing, like the fucking... what is this people? It's like the meme. Lead me. But lead me the way I want to be led.
He agreed to debate me right there and then. If I agreed to a formal debate, you demon. You demon. He was not going to debate me right there and then unless I agreed to a formal debate.
Yes, because you will cry about it. That's why. Because he knew you were gonna go into your own little fucking space and cry like a bitch about it. So one should ask, I suppose, the Gayatollah company. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christus.
Planet do you live in? I know that Sig is a Muslim or something along those lines with those tactics he's pulling around, those Muhammad hijab tactics he's pulling, or going, hey, I would only debate you if you...
What is wrong with these people? Literally, you know what? And it's even worse because Andrew, and I'm sure he did, was one of the people that retweeted the bullshit that the fucking Muslim did. Where is it? I'll get it for you guys. I know I'm right. Like the day that Andrew told fucking Brian Shapiro that the only reason why anybody was gonna go there is because of them. And nobody was gonna go ahead and listen to him. And Brian was like, no, people are gonna listen to me. And then nobody showed up. I think he had one person showed up for him. What a fool, Brian. There it is. I knew I was right.
Agree to a.
Alright. Here it is. I hope Team YouTube would look into this. Half of the community will be appreciated, like the post and retweet and tag Team YouTube.
A structural formatted debate in the future.
Yes! So that you cannot fucking run away and then come and cry.
If you agree, then I'll debate you in the future, my man. I'm here right now.
I would say you could have used that against him, though, right? Me personally,
I'm not here to get cheap debate points. Oh, JP used that against him. I went there to talk to him live. That's what I went there to do. And I knew he was going to pull something. Because as soon as
if he is gonna pull something, then the best thing you can do to avoid something being pulled is to agree to a formal debate. This includes a moderator, so it's a formal conversation that has specific things you ought to do in order to not being pulled some kind of bullshit. Am I? Okay. Hope that was clear enough, JP.
showed up, he got uncomfortable.
It's just fucking crying.
He's good talking to tomato can Protestants. He's good running his mouth on Twitter until the Grim Reaper shows up, and now nobody wants to talk.
Yeah, if it was me, I would have been like, okay, so you're saying we could debate right now if I agree to a formal. I have no problem with a formal. I would then agree to a formal, and then if he kicks you off and he's being deceitful, you could, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ben, let me put it to you this way.
That's how this works, Ben. If you pull into a court and they're playing ball, you don't go, I'm going to play you right now. If in a promise in a couple weeks we'll play again. What?
Right.
Let me put it to you this way, Ben.
That's not it, bro. But whatever.
Ben, Sig is a tomato can. He's a nobody, right? There's somebody who is in the Jay Dyer camp. We're ironing details to do a formal debate. Sig.
It's just they literally just contradicting themselves for some reason, and I don't even understand why. This is just dumb.
He's a nobody. That's he's garbage. That's why I went on his panel to punk him.
Right, we can move on. We can move on. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just a little bit of music to cleanse ourselves for a reason, for a moment. We need to get rid of these.
Full of smut.
Oh, whoa! That's too fast.
Two thumbnails full of smut. Some things you gotta just stay away from. Scroll while they try to hit the lust. Hit the lust button, make you do something dumb. How are you supposed to live chaste?
But I knew this was gonna be kind of funny, because I realized when I was listening to it the first time that they were kind of out of their depth and kind of dumb, and the contradiction was pretty obvious. So when people go on and tell me like, well, Jay Dye's mean, I'll be like, yeah, he offers formal debates. Oh, man, he's so mean. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Every single time I see him being mean to somebody, he's right.
Advertise execs hit you every which way, turn you to a Kuma for the stay. Better you should go blind and masturbate. Let me just speak it from the top. No sugarcoat, no whitewash. You're not meant to live like a dog. Looking for a stump to hump till the epilogue. Try to keep your mind on better things. They keep fashion images that got you panting. Don't give Lucifer another inch. Reaching for the images of his recruit's print. Cross yourself and say that Jesus is prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say that Jesus is prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. The world gets uglier every day. Uninspired buildings littering the landscape. There's no beauty in the modern age. Ugly is the spirit of the age. Ugly is the way that the people behave. Ugly the philosophies they claim. Ugly are the things that they do with their pain. Say Jesus' prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Say Jesus' prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Whatever's going on, whenever it is wrong, whatever they're doing to you. Whatever's going on, whatever's going on. Whatever's going on, whenever it is wrong, whatever they're doing it to you. Whatever's going on, whatever's going on. Say Jesus' prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say Jesus' prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair.
Tony, great creator. I saw that Arwin Man put his link in the description. You should absolutely go on and just sub to him. Cross yourself before you break yourself, foe. Cross yourself before you break yourself. It's true. This is a great video, by the way. If you haven't seen it, the abolitionist rising, change in attitude. Like, that one is a great. It's a great thing. Interesting that he has a say when it comes to the scene of pro-life incrementalism. Probably watch it. I understand what he's saying, and I agree with him. And we have to get to the point in which just abolished. Cannot continue to do this kind of bullshit. I'm gonna go to bed. So I hope all of you have an excellent rest of your day. I have to wake up and do some editing and other stuff, so I better go to bed now before it gets extremely late. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Any last? Oh yeah, let's see who is live. That's what we should do. We ought to. Okay, that's what we ought to. So I'm not gonna do it there. I'm gonna do it here. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna do it there. Done. Just go ahead and do this. Thank you very much to all of you who are here. My birds are awake now. Everybody's awake now. Thank you for watching, as always. Let me just verify who's on, and I'll redirect you there so you can have a good time. Huh. I just woke up just an hour ago. Well, yeah, I just haven't. You guys want to go listen to OG? I don't see anybody else live. Only he and the Thorpes. You want to see the Thorpes? Which poison you want to pick? Or I just leave. You know what? That's gonna be the end. Oh, none. Okay.